when you hear that your grandmother is wrapped in plastic wrap.
Police would end up saying they found that woman's grandmother hidden in a basement in a plastic bin. She told them she knew the motive.
That's fraud. That's federal fraud for Social Security benefits.
Tonight, the I-Team uncovers the latest information as we learn how common stealing Social Security is. On that 911 call, the granddaughter told officers she thinks someone was stealing the 89-year-old woman's Social Security checks.
And this afternoon, News Center 7 learned the feds have been seeing an increase in reports of that type of crime. The I-Team's Kate Bartley spent months digging in this case and reveals the change now in place, making it harder to cheat the system.
I'm calling because my grandmother, I've not spoken to her, and I've heard that she's dead.
The call came in on a Wednesday night.
That's where my grandmother is, in the cooler, in the basement. I know it sounds crazy.
The woman told officers a family member had confided in her. When she moved out of the state of Ohio, she left a body behind. Police tracked the names and addresses, and sure enough, found 89-year-old Mary Alice LaHan dead in the basement of this home on Virginia Avenue. The body was in a plastic tub in the corner of the basement. The I-Team obtained a preliminary Montgomery County coroner autopsy report. It said the body showed no signs of trauma, but was badly decomposed and partially mummified.
It's a little disheartening to know that that can happen in a place where I felt so safe.
My idea is that they more than likely continue taking her Social Security check.
That's exactly what LaHan's granddaughter suspects. Listen to more of her call.
We're still getting my grandmother's Social Security benefits, and they've been doing it for 3 years now.
I wanted to know just how uncommon this is, so I got a hold of the Office of the Inspector General and learned they investigate hundreds of cases every year where they're making payments to dead people.
It's a crime to use those benefits because they're only meant for that specific person.
Tracy Lingy works for the Office of Inspector General. She tells the I-Team Social Security fraud allegations come in every day.
So we do see prison time. There is a wide range of outcomes for our cases.
I did some searching and learned a woman in Virginia spent 6 months in prison after she cashed $152,000 in her grandmother's checks for 10 years after she died. A Pennsylvania man stole from Social Security for nearly 40 years after his mother died. He spent a year and a half in prison and had to pay back more than $300,000. So recently, they found a new way to crack down, crossing Social Security with Medicare records.
They found people who were alive in Social Security records but deceased when they looked at the fact that they hadn't been using Medicare for several years.
I've gone back and forth several times for months with Dayton Police and the Social Security Administration, asking specifically about whether LaHan's case involves fraud. At this point, no one's saying. And when I tried to call a number listed for the woman who might be responsible, the person who answered did not want to talk to the I-Team. So while part of Mary Alice LaHan's family tells me they're still in shock,
We're in a million years because that's some sick psychotic right there.
Investigators are looking into why the woman's body was ever in this basement, though they say her case is certainly not the only case of possible Social Security fraud they're working on. For the I-Team, Kate Bartley, News Center 7.
And of course, the I-Team will keep following the Mary Alice LaHan's case and its latest developments. At this point, investigators have her death as undetermined. Police still will not say whether they have any suspects. Our I-Team's coverage continues for you on our WHIO News app. There we have posted information about how you can protect your benefits.